Hey, good morning. Before I move on from this passage in Hebrews 2, 5 through 9, I just wanted to take a second, and there was another topic I sort of wanted to discuss, if you will, before I move on from it. So the passage is Hebrews 2, 5 through 9. For he did not subject to angels the world to come, concerning which we are speaking, but one has testified. Some were saying, what is man that you remember him, or the Son of Man that you're concerned about him? You've made him a little lower. You made him for a little while lower than the angels. You have crowned him with glory and honor, and you have appointed him over the works of your hands. You have put all things in subjection under his feet, for in subjecting all things to him, he left nothing that is not subject to him. But now we do not yet see all things subjected to him. So this is sort of a lot of scholars will say that this is um, a description of Jesus living in sort of two separate times, right? When he was on earth as a human, and then when he was exalted as God, right? So he was God, then came to earth, and then back to heaven, right? So this path that he is on, but with his in human history, Jesus is live. We describe it as what we would describe, and a lot of scholars would describe as an already and a not yet. The already is the first coming of Jesus as the Lamb of God, the suffering servant, right? The second coming has not happened yet, so that's the not yet. So the second coming will be Jesus coming back as this conquering warlord, right? But not in a negative sense, but more of a liberating sense. Jesus is liberating the earth from sin and from the dominion of Satan, right? So when we think about that, when I was thinking about that, it made me think about humans. It made me think about myself. It made me think about how we can sometimes live in an already and a not yet. Now, when you think for a second about your past and look back over your proverbial shoulder, right? You think about places you've been, people you've known, things that have happened. And a lot of times that stuff is really, really negative. I mean, some people have lived a life that, man, it just sucks. It just has been rough. Nothing has gone right. Maybe you've always been short of money. Maybe people have screwed you over, a lot in your life, right? Maybe things have been really, really negative. Maybe you've had scrapes with the law, and that's just really holding you back from a future. And there are people, and I've talked to people who live in such fear of the future, the not yet, what's not happened yet, because of what's already happened to them. And they live in that fear to such a degree that the already actually drives the not yet. It actually holds them back, right? It holds it. What am I trying to say? It drives people in such a way that they are constantly trying to control things, trying to control their own lives. And it doesn't work. You keep messing things up in your life and wondering why things won't get better because I'm trying to control everything. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do that. Well, what if you're not supposed to control it? What if we're supposed to? And I don't mean to sound cliche and stupid, and I'm gonna sound cliche and stupid, but the whole let go and let God thing, there's actually something to that. There's actually something to letting go of control of your life and letting the Lord sort of guide and direct you, right? Um, so let me read another passage from the Old Testament, and I want to encourage you with this, right? Jeremiah 29:11. People read that a lot, but they don't read 12, 13, and 14 to go with it, because when you stack those verses, man, it's really, really powerful. Jeremiah 29:11 through 14 says, for I know the plans that I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans for welfare, not for calamity, to give you future and a hope. Then you'll call upon me and come and pray to me, and I will listen to you. You'll seek me and find me when you search for me with all your heart. Verse 14, I will be found by you, declares the Lord. And I will restore your fortunes and will gather you from all the nations and from all the places where I have driven you, declares the Lord, and I'll bring you back to the place from where I sent you into exile, right? So not that God did anything to us, but the places where we find ourselves, God has a plan to lead us forward. Where you are might not necessarily be God's plan for you. Um, if it's true that God has plans for us, why do some people's lives suck, right? That might be the question you're asking. Is that what God planned for them? Well, the simple answer, in my opinion, is no. There are people who just they live in such fear of the future that they want to drive their own lives, right? And they don't want to trust that the Lord has a plan. They don't want to trust in the Lord, right? And I get it. I mean, something that you don't see, you can't touch. I mean, you can't, sit down on the couch and talk to him and just like I'm talking to you, right? I get it that people need something more tangible sometimes. But let go and let God. What would it look like if you just kind of let go of let go of the wheel? Jesus, take the wheel. There I go with more songs and cliches. It's like a country song, right? What if you just let God drive the bus here and stop trying to guess and stop trying to control everything? Pray, read the word. Let the Lord get in your headspace a little bit, right? And give you a little bit of direction. It's not always easy, but maybe if you let the Lord drive your not yet, your future, let him drive you towards that. Stop letting your already drive you, right? Maybe you'll find that hope in future that he's promising. Stop allowing your past mistakes to define you. You cannot do that. And you can't let people refer to your past mistakes and let them define you either, because that's as bad as you driving. That's letting other people drive. And a lot of times what we're doing is our past, we've made mistakes and stuff, and you're listening to people tell you about it. Well, now you're letting some other idiot tell you all about you and letting some other idiot push you towards some kind of a negative future. And they're causing, you're listening to them, and it's causing you to make stupid decisions, or maybe it's holding you back from decisions you should have made that really would have propelled you towards a bright future. So stop listening to other people. Start listening to the Lord, right? Try it. And if it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you. Fine. It works for me. Okay, that's all I can tell you. Let the Lord drive who you are. And look, man, I mean, if you're watching this video out there somewhere, sometime in the future, but probably nobody's going to watch this thing. But if you want me to pray for you, comment on this video. I don't really care if I have 1 million people freaking like this channel or any of that. But if there's somebody out there that needs some prayer, if you comment, I'm going to guarantee you, I'm going to pray for you. And I'm going to pray that your not yet is just a bright future. And I'm going to pray that in your not yet, you let the Lord propel you towards that. And I'm going to pray that you just let go of the demons and the garbage that has been driving you. Anyways, I hope this has encouraged you. You can do it. You can do it. You can move past. You can break chains. You can break cycles in your life. I've broken some, and I know you can do it too. So, anyways, whoever you are out there, I love you. I hope you're having a good day, and I just pray that God blesses you today, and I pray that maybe this message blesses you as well. So, anyways, have a good one, and I hope you can break some of those chains and move towards a very bright not yet. All right.